Florencia in Caquetá. So what we can say about the department of Caquetá, it's the third biggest department, and they said us it has the size of Portugal.
Yeah.
So imagine Portugal, the whole country, it's just one department here in Colombia named Caquetá. What we saw, we didn't see so much, but it looks like there's great nature, there's lots of rivers, lots of animals, and it's a half Amazonian department as far as I understand. So weather is sometimes rainy, it's usually humid, it can become very hot, but in the last days it was rainy, so it was like 18 degrees, it was not so hot, very interesting, but it can get up like to 35 degrees.
Yes.
And also a very interesting part is that it was the epicenter of the FARC. And yeah, you might tell us a bit more about that.
Well, it was the epicenter of the conflict in Colombia, the conflict that lasts around 50 years. And in the 90s, this was the epicenter of, as you said, the FARC, with the Teófilo Forero group that were known as the killers or the sanguinarios, because they used to cause a lot of terror between the inhabitants of this region. This region was characterized by people with a lot of money, especially from cattle culture and petroleum. And during that time, they chose this region, especially the municipalities of Cartagena del Chairá and San Vicente del Caguán. In here were the first trial for the peace process with the President Andrés Pastrana, with the Zona de Despeje. So it was a region, kind of another country inside the country, where guerrilla was free to do everything what they want until they agreed with the government to reach the peace. After that, the Presidentes Santos continued the process with the Diálogos de Paz. So this region is historically a hotspot for the war in Colombia, and that's why many people is afraid to come here. But now it's completely at peace. We have not war anymore, and even after the Diálogos de Paz or peace dialogues, the ex-guerrilleros are starting to promote the region as touristic providers.
Before, even for the locals, it was not possible to travel and do activities because it was just too dangerous. And now you can go all over the place without any issues. It's totally safe. And also what they offer, it's the post-conflict tourism. So you have ex-combatants that are leading tours, they explain about their experience and so on and so on, which is actually also a very interesting topic, which we will research more in depth in the future, because we will come back. Right now we're on a 3 weeks investigation trip. We have no time to stay more days, but the plan is actually to come back and make a more in-depth production and show you everything about Caquetá, because I think the potential is huge, but we just scratched the surface so far. And it's developing. Everything is virgin in terms of national tourism and international tourism. Never heard of that here. So very interesting being here at this moment.
Yes. Another thing is it is in terms of nature is almost virgin and unexplored. So this is kind of the next destination for bird watching, because here you can find Amazonian birds, very special, and the eastern Andean region with the southern most special birds. and it's a beginning enterprise here. Hello, we are here at the Humedal El Vaticano with Jorge Muñoz. He is our bird guide today, and we are here to to ask him why is so important Caquetá for bird watching and what we can expect to find in this amazing department. So Jorge,
Wow.
thank you for coming with us together.
Thank you. Oh, well, to come to Caqueta is a perfect place to find birds from the foothills, from the Andean side, and from the Amazonian rainforest, and from the plains. You know, here in Florencia you can find three principal sites or habitats of this region together. They join here because you are just at the side of the foothills of the Andean eastern mountains, and you can find here the plains and the rainforest together, and you can find this nice city to stay while at the night. And from this place you can go to very close places like this. This is a place just 5 minutes from the city, or you can take a route to the famous region of Caguán in San Vicente del Caguán, where we have a nice farm, and there you can stay and sleep at night very comfortably. And you can find a amazing forest, primary woodlands, yes, full of birds, very rare and nice birds. Monkeys, we have 7 species of monkeys there, so I think it's a nice place to go. And of course, everybody asks, is it safe? Yes, it's very safe now. So there are many places in Colombia that are safe now, even were unsafe some years ago for us, but now there are many safe places to go. Not only Caguán, which is one of our best places to go, but Cartagena del Chaira is 2 or 3 hours from Florencia, and I have amazing birds from the deep rainforest. At the south we have Curillo with wetlands like this, but close to the river Caqueta, which is a very big river. And of course the Andean side, 1 hour from Florencia, from the old road to Huila, we have the mountain forests. I think it's the best place to find famous species like the cock of the rock, and many different species, which are you can only find them in the south of the foothills of Colombia, in the eastern side of the Andean mountains. So I think it's great to visit this place for that. There are many places close to Florencia.
So you said this is a region with a huge ecosystem variability. So you can find the plains and the eastern Andean mountain ranges, and many rivers and primary forests and Amazonic forests. So among all of this diversity, what are the best birds people can find in the department?
Well, we have a lot of birds. We have more than 800 birds in Caquetá to see. But well, in the Andean side, you can see the cock of the rock. You can see the red-bellied grackle. In the Caguán side, you can see a lot of dragons, toucans, parrots, and here in this wetland close to the city, you can see, as we saw in the last hour, a lot of nice species like cinnamon attila, a lot of parrots too, and toucans. So if you can see, you can find a complete list of birds for Caquetá in the eBird
Yes.
website. So there you can find the places, the hotspots, and you can choose the species you want to see here. You just give us your list and we make your plan.
So interesting for us and for the audience is to know what endemic birds you can find in Caquetá.
Endemics, we have here Dromophila caudata. It's a little amber. We have Odontophorus hyperitrus too in the Andean side. We have the red-bellied grackle, Hippopyrus peripogaster. There are not many endemic species here in Caquetá, no more than 6. But you can see here many other species which are not endemic, but you only can see them here in the south of the country, especially here in the foothills. And the best, there are many species very rare and very hard to see, and here you can see them easily.
What is your favorite bird?
My favorite bird is
From Caquetá.
well, of course, but it's not easy, you know, to try to find your favorite son. But I think it's a red cotinga. You can find at the Peregrinos Lake. It's very far from here, 8 hours in a boat through the Rio Caquetá. It's an amazing trip. It's our best trip. Maybe 5 days there. And well, you just can find that in the books or in Google. The red neck cotinga is beautiful, it's amazing. When you see that bird, you never forget the place. Well, come here, it's amazing. You can see a lot of birds. The place is very comfortable, safe, and the best. The people here is very, very, very good, very nice. So come here and enjoy your birds.
In the morning with Jorge, we agreed that this is a special destiny in the future, and people is investing here. That didn't happen in the past. People is investing here, especially in tourism. So just in Florencia, we can find 150 hotels and 7 or 8 hotels of high quality. And the city is growing fast and with many luxurious houses and condominiums. So now is the time to come here and enjoy this place, and people are waiting here for tourists and bird watchers.
So yeah, the locals are ready, and we had discussions yesterday. What we want to do, we want to organize a tour for the kind of hiking waterfall tour, which you have several ones in the apartment. I mean, it's not everything right outside the city because, as I said, it has the size of Portugal, but soon we'll have that, and then we'll tell you and show you all the great scenery, walking and waterfalls here in Caquetá. I want to present you Christian. She was our guide. Chris, ven aquí, ven aquí. So, this is Christian, and if you'll book a tour with us, most likely you will see her, and because she's our local operator here in Caquetá. Say hello.
Hello, bye. Thank you.
If you like our information from our channel, subscribe, like, comment, or unlike, and tell everybody to watch us. Like this, we can promote Colombia all over the world, and people will understand that it's a great country to travel to. See you here in Colombia or in our next video. Bye bye.